Good morning, dear students. I have explained the gist in audio. Here I am going to explain about the blood, its composition, and how the various compositions are utilized for the functioning of the blood. For example, composition of the blood contains two things. First, plasma, which is the fluid part, and second is the formed elements like RBC, WBC and platelets. Now children, you must be understanding this plasma and formed elements, as in earlier classes you have read about them, but there are some students who are unable to understand what actually these are. I am giving a very general example. Suppose that you have a one glass of water, and in the water you are putting thermocol balls, a piece of thread and the paper. So the water which is there in the glass will be compared with the plasma, that is the fluid part, and the formed elements, that is the RBC, WBC and platelets, can be compared with the thread or thermocol balls or paper, etc. So these are the formed elements, RBC, WBC and platelet. You are knowing about them earlier also. And plasma, which is the fluid part. Now plasma, which is the fluid part, it is about 50 to 60%, and it contains water, that is the 90%, blood protein 7 to 8%, then after that salts 1% like chloride, bicarbonate, sulfate and phosphate of sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium and iron. And the other substances are food, respiratory gases, excretory product and hormone. Now we are coming towards this part, the blood proteins which are present in the plasma. These are important things, please remember, because in the examination it may be asked that about the blood proteins, or in odd one out, these things are very helpful. Blood protein in that like albumin, globulin, fibrinogen, prothrombin and antibodies. Children, I had explained you about the gen word earlier. I had told you that if the gen word is attached at the back and pro is attached in front, then these are the inactive forms. For example, fibrinogen is converted into fibrin. I will be telling you where it is utilized. Prothrombin is converted into thrombin. So blood proteins are albumin, globulin, fibrinogen, prothrombin and antibodies. They are present in the fluid part of the plasma. Now other substances are food in the form of glucose, amino acids and fatty acids, respiratory gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide, excretory products, urea, uric acid, ammonium salts and the hormones. These are also present in the plasma. So this is the composition of fluid part of the blood, that is the plasma. Now what does plasma contain? Water and blood protein like albumin, globulin, fibrinogen, prothrombin and antibodies, and other substances like food, respiratory gases, excretory products and hormones. So these are all dissolved in the fluid part, that is the plasma. Now we are coming here towards the formed elements. First is the erythrocytes, which are called as RBCs or the red blood corpuscles, leukocytes, WBC, white blood corpuscles and the platelets. These are the formed elements. Now children, since we have taken up the WBC here, so I am taking the types of WBC here only. WBC is divided into two, agranulocytes and granulocytes. Granules means a small speck like this. These are the granules. So if the granules are present like here, they will be called as granulocytes, and if the granules are absent in the cytoplasm, they will be called as agranulocytes. Now agranulocytes are again divided into two. monocytes and lymphocytes. Monocytes 3 to 8%, lymphocytes 20 to 23%. Please refer in your book, the types of WBC is given. Now, monocytes, largest blood leukocytes, and it is amoeboid cell, and it has got the kidney shaped nucleus. You can see over here, this is the kidney shaped nucleus. It is present in bone marrow, and its main function is to engulf the foreign particle and worn out tissue by this process, that is the phagocytosis. Children, phagocytosis is the engulfing of some particle. For example, if some antigen comes inside the body, then this moves like this, and ultimately it engulfs that particular particular antigen. Like this, it will creep on by the process of phagocytosis, and it engulf it. This is called as phagocytosis. Now the second one is the lymphocyte. So who does the phagocytosis? Which agranulocyte? Monocyte. Why it does so? Because in order to engulf the foreign particles and worn out tissue, it moves, it crawl like this and engulf it. This is called as phagocytosis. Lymphocytes, they are round in shape, large nucleus is there, as you can see over here. They are produced in the lymphoid organs, which are spleen and tonsils. So lymphocytes, as their name indicate, they are present in the lymphoid organs like spleen and the tonsils, and their main function is to produce antibodies, and they produces the immunity by producing the antibody. Otherwise, here there is that they help in the phagocytosis, and they produces the antibodies to provide immunity. This is the basic difference between the monocytes and lymphocytes. Now granulocytes, as I have told you before, here the grains are present. They are divided into three: acidophils, basophils and neutrophils. Acidophils are also called eosinophils. Okay, here name is acidophils, but the cytoplasm is alkaline. Underline this line because it is asked in the board examination, and it will be helpful for you in the odd one out also. But by like which type of WBC you will odd one out. Suppose that jumble they have given. Okay, like lymphocyte, like acidophils, basophils and neutrophils. So which one will be out? Lymphocyte, because it is the agranulocytes. Okay, now here cytoplasm is alkaline, bilobed nucleus. Here you can see two lobes are there, and they are produced in bone marrow. They engulf the bacteria and secretes the antitoxin associated with allergy. If any allergy is there, then that will be toxic, so it secretes antitoxin. Whereas basophils, in them, the as their name opposite it is there, basophil, cytoplasm is acidic, hence take the basic stains. Basic stains means if it has to be studied its structure in the biology, we use number of colored stains. So this stain which this basophil takes is basic in nature. It has got three lobed nucleus, 1, 2, 3, and it is produced where? In the bone marrow. It releases the chemicals called histamine for inflammation that dilates the blood vessels. Okay, inflammation is produced, that is the swelling is produced, and ultimately the blood vessels will dilate, and then it will produce the inflammation, and it will cause the inflammation. So histamine is produced by basophil. Neutrophils, cytoplasm neutral, nucleus is multi-lobe. You can see over here. It is also phagocytotic in nature, and it is produced in the bone marrow. So children, we have discussed about the types of WBC also here. Agranulocytes, two types: monocytes, lymphocytes. Here it has got kidney shaped nucleus, large spherical nucleus. Then it does the phagocytosis, it produces the antibody to produce the immunity. Then granulocytes are of three types: acidophils, basophils, neutrophils. Acidophils also called eosinophils, Cytoplasm alkaline, there is a bilobed nucleus produced in the bone marrow, and they engulf the bacteria as well as they secretes the antitoxins which are associated with the allergy. Basophil cytoplasm ascetics take basic strain, nucleus 3 lobe, release the chemical called histamine and for inflammation that dilates the blood vessels, and neutrophils are having the cytoplasm neutral and the nucleus multilobe. They are phagocytotic and produced in bone marrow. So we have done about the composition of the blood, that is the fluid part, plasma, and the formed element, these erythrocytes, leukocytes and platelets, and we have discussed about the types of WBC, agranulocytes and granulocytes also. Children, please go through the video in this period only, so that in the that is the information I will be able to collect that how many of you have opened the video, and on that basis I can mark your attendance. Okay, are not after this period, so utilize this period only and observe the video and ask your question, draw the key points and understand the concept. Thank you.